right, welcome in, welcome in. We are playing the Return of the Obra Dinn again today. I am so excited for this game. Man, I have been looking forward to it like all week because this is such a fun game. So last time, what we did was we found this ship, the Obra Dinn. It was a cargo ship that went on a rendezvous, did not meet its rendezvous point, and then returned with no crew. And so we're an insurance investigator, and we're having to try and figure out what happened to all the people on board. So what we've gathered so far is at the end, there was some kind of mutiny, and the captain was the last to go. Now, prior to that, there was apparently some kind of Kraken attack that killed some of the people as well. So that's kind of where we're at in the story. I don't know. There was talk of something being at the bottom of the sea. Maybe there was a treasure involved. I mean, it would make sense as a motive for mutiny, but I really don't know. So let's go ahead and hop in and see where we can, what we can discover. All right, so we've only solved, for sure, 3 of the bodies. All right. Okay, so we can actually... I think we can get out of here for now, right? We can go through here. Because I don't... Actually, can we go down here? We could go down here. Okay, so I'm not even sure who we would want to investigate here. Who are you? You're that guy, okay. And you are him. Okay, so you obviously stabbed him, but why? It looks like you're coming out from here. What happened here? Who are you, sir? Okay. Did you stab someone, or were you just present here? Like, what happened? It looks like there's definitely some blood flow here, but I can't really tell what happened. You have your gun here, but you're going after him with a knife for some reason. Did you do something? I'm not sure. Can we see anything in here? No, nothing in there. Doesn't look like we can see anything else below deck right now. Above deck, we've got these people. That's the first mate, I think? Yeah, the first mate, okay. And you are... Okay, you were one of the people that was killed at the end. And I should be able to figure out who you are now. You're the other guy that was killed at the end, right? Okay, yeah. So you 3 were involved in the mutiny, and you're the captain, right? Yes. Okay, so you're the captain. Right. So you 3... are the mutineers. And you were who? You were shot. Clearly you were shot by the captain. Oh wait, no, you weren't shot. Did I say he was shot by the captain? Oh, I said he was shot, but you weren't shot. Were you? No, you were killed by her, whoever that is. You weren't shot by him. We just need to say unknown. Because clearly you're shot by her. Now, maybe that didn't kill him. I'm assuming he's the one that went after this guy. So let's check him again. I think we've seen his fate before, but let's look again.
Last one. Move quick. You'll not take the last
Paul. I think whoever it is Paul. So, yes, I think you are Paul. Paul Moss, first mate steward, was killed with a sword by whoever you are. I'm not sure who you are. You're the big burly guy. Okay, so definitely you were killed by... You're the first mate steward. That's the captain again. And what were you guys doing? You were running up. But before that, what was happening below deck? So we saw part of what was happening just after. This is just prior. You're like hiding. Why are you hiding here? Okay, so what happened here? You're the one who ended up chasing after you with a knife. Who are you? Do we know you are clubbed, but we don't know who you are. And then something happened with you. Like we should know something about you. I think this is getting close to where we were at. The escape. This is after the Kraken attack. Right?
You're in a bad way.
It's the squid. Where is my Frenchman?
The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
This is the bosun.
The beast is dead.
Mm-hmm.
How did you kill it?
We didn't. It left with the storm. Captain
Right.
came up from the hold.
Right.
Sailor chased it off.
Right.
You should rest.
A curse like that does not live for nothing.
Okay. So he clearly had his arm torn off. I'm assuming that might be what killed him, right? He was torn apart. Yeah, he was the bosun. Okay. So who else is there? We still don't know who you are. Or you. But what was going on out here? You're not here yet. Oh, you're the captain, right? Yeah, you're the captain. Oh, no, you're the first mate. First mate was coming out of here. I don't see anything suspicious in there. You are who? Were you the guy that was knifed right over here? Okay, I see what happened. This was from the squid. Like, he must have come down the stairs, right? That's the captain. Okay. So, he came down the stairs after the Kraken attack, right? And he came over here because he was bleeding. These two guys are checking him out. What I don't know is why that other guy was getting in trouble. Like, what was his deal? You got knifed. We can't go down there, though. Like, I don't know what else happened here. We can't go through any of the doors here. Alright, so we may have to go out back to our kind of normal timeline for a minute and think about what we have discovered. So yes, you are hanging over there because you were shot. You were stabbed by him. And then we had the lifeboats go off the side, so we'll have to figure that out. Those were the people who escaped. Now, there was something that we found, right? The tattoo guy that we're supposed to know, right? Okay, so that's the captain. This is somebody. First mate. Is there somebody else that would have been maybe second mate? Like, it could be like second mate. I don't know. We could try it. I don't know. Do we have enough other fates figured out. This soul was knifed. What else do we have? Homos, so that's one, but we don't know who the attacker is, so we can't say that. Torn apart. Okay, so we have that. The bargain. We can't find out the bargain yet. This is the doom. Abigail. Okay, so that was one of the fates we already know. Now this guy. So I looked up different places with a tattoo. I also see he has like a forehead, like a cross in his forehead. So I'm not sure. I looked at all kinds of things. It's definitely no one from France or England. Charles Minor. That should be... Wait a second. Okay, so Charles Minor is the bosun's mate. That was the one that they said he was torn up by the squid. So we might have to figure out who all was attacked by the squid. It could be, it could be somebody from France, maybe. Like, maybe he is the guy from France. It seems kind of weird, but maybe. Like, I don't know. I am uncertain. But other options. I think Butcher is going to be somebody that's like huskier, you know? So I'm not sure. Persia doesn't necessarily seem right. But we also looked up things like India, but there's several from India and there's only one tattoo guy. The Sierra Leone thing, that was somebody, that would be somebody from Africa, and I don't know, the tattoo things didn't really seem to fit for that. So, I'm not sure. If it was the first mate, like, that would be two. But I don't know. We should be able to figure out who this was. This unknown soul was blasted by an explosion. Get to the main bit quick. Hold on. Throw the powder. Maybe? What else? That might be the only ones we can know right now. So let's go below decks and explore some more. Like, there may be some other things we can learn from looking in the different rooms, right? Alright, nothing in there. Now, there is blood here and a knife. So I feel like this one is going to have something interesting for us. Oh, this is this guy, right? Right. Okay, wait, oh, the door closed? Oh, because it's a ship and it's rocking. Alright, so let's see his fate again. I feel like we've already seen his, right? Or did we? Yes, we did.
Oh no, you're cut.
Don't leave me.
Bear up, son. I'll stay with you.
Tell Pete's mother I tried my best.
Aye.
To pull him back, to save him.
You tell her yourself.
Obviously,
Brennan,
the guy
Brennan,
that's
the
not
sergeant's
killed,
dead.
you obviously are Scottish. Oh, okay, so you're the first mate. Brennan? Oh. Is that you? No, it can't be you. Maybe it's you. That could be Brennan. Okay. So, Brennan? Who is Brennan? Let's see. Because it's like he's listening, right? He's like, hey, did you call me? Do we see someone named Brennan? That's the question. Let us look. Brennan, Henry Brennan. Maybe. I think that might be. Okay. Because you were definitely in cahoots with these guys. Okay. I still don't know who you are, though. But that's fine. We're not supposed to. I should know who you are, though. Is that oh, I think that's because you've got to be the bosun. Wait, what? Maybe you're the bosun's mate. Maybe? Perhaps. Which, does that put this guy back? Well, he's hanging out with... Does he have a mark on his head? I don't know. He's got that... I don't know. He's so confusing. I feel like whoever he is, he's going to be like the only one from that country, right? Which was kind of why I was going for Persia. But I really don't know. Alright, we're kind of guessing right now. Is there anyone else I can look at right here? We already explored you two, right? Well, wait, no we didn't. No we didn't. Who are you? And you're the guy... Oh, okay, so you two were the ones that were in here helping him, right? You clubbed them. Okay, so let's look at yours first. We've looked at these before, but let's view them again with the context of what we already know, right?
What's all this, you damn fool?
Okay, so you, we think, are Henry Brennan, right? Unless one of you guys are. But I don't know you. Okay, so whatever it is, you were clubbed. For sure. Yeah, you were clubbed by, if we're right, then you were clubbed by Henry Brennan. Whoever you are. If we're right, you are the first mate, right? Yeah, and you're heading here to check this guy. Oh, you were knifed. You were knifed in the back. Yeah, knifed by somebody. Probably here, right? Probably here. You were knifed by one of these guys. You have... Okay, I'm guessing you were shot by him. And then he clubbed you over the head. Oh, I bet you were knifed by this guy. Okay, okay. Ooh, maybe that means he was in on the conspiracy, the mutiny, right? So, and you're like a guy that wasn't in on the mutiny. Is that... Because we did have a memory about that. Let's see. Right.
You have a plan?
Yes. Big ship will sail east. Raid, official ship. Go. Hey, who's there?
Mutiny! Mutiny!
Bastard.
No!
Okay, so... One of you two guys is the mutiner. The other one is innocent. I just don't know who is who. But this was... You've already been knifed, right? Yeah, so you've already been knifed by this point. You were knifed by him. You're coming down. You're the first mate. You're... Okay, you're the other guy. He's probably saying what's going on. You're getting dumped over by that guy. You... though the captain is... Okay. He's going through something. He's going through some things. So they're kind of taking matters into their own hands, it seems like. Alright. Well, what else? Now, we can keep going back in time. Do you want help with a game mechanic? It's not a spoiler? Sure, what's the game mechanic? And also, welcome in. Olio, welcome in. What is the game mechanic? We shall see. This game is super cool. I'm learning as I go. The X near each line of dialogue indicates the person who died that speaks. Yeah. So we can see, okay, so the person who died, okay. So the captain cannot be trusted. So that was the old guy then, okay. Okay, so if the X shows who died, then in this one, he clearly died. So he's the one that's the mutineer. Okay, so then you're the person who stumbled in on it. Which explains, then, why you came down and clubbed him over the head. Okay, that is making more sense. Now, we can keep going back in time. I think we've already seen this, but we're trying to get a real grip on what's going on, and we may just have to come out of it completely and explore some more, but let's see.
Let them go!
Okay. Now, we did see this. Okay, so yes, she shoots him because he is trying to stop them. So, I don't know who said let them go. Probably maybe the captain. But she clearly shot him. Whoever that is. Who else is on the ship? There's a guy there. You look like a banker. Maybe he said it. He may have said it. Possibly. Alright, and we've already explored the other one, so let's go back and look down here and see what was happening. So yeah, you're the mutineer. You came out here because he discovered your plot. Alright, so you were not a mutineer. Who are you? I'm not sure. You were in there with him. Okay. I think let's go back out and see what else we can discover in the cabins. Because we're learning a lot. Alright, let's head out of here. What else can we discover? Anything else in any other rooms? That's just like... I don't see any dead bodies here. I love how the doors keep closing behind me. Alright. What about in here? Still nothing. Okay. Alright. That was the one we saw before. Okay, so we looked in here. That's interesting that that door is like that. I don't know why the door is drawn differently like that. Maybe because it was in a vision. Perhaps. Nothing in there. Alright. Open this one. This is just a bunch of storage right now. So far. Yeah, just a bunch of storage, it would seem. Okay, so we discovered your death. Alright. I want to see if we can find, like, a new body. Perhaps. This was where all of that disaster took place. I just want to can I examine you? Yes, I can examine you right now. I would have to go through the... I've already seen all of y'all's deaths, so... Yeah, I saw yours. Alright. This one wasn't open before. You're a new one. I don't think I've seen his death yet. Let's see. Do I want to know? Were you in the middle of going to the bathroom, sir? I mean, what am I listening to? What in the world? I think he was. Is he like in the middle of taking a poop? Who are you? Wait. Oh. Yes? Okay. Yes. Interesting. You were definitely crushed by the Kraken. I might can figure that one out. I think we've got an artist. Maybe he's the artist. And what are you doing? You're cooking? Oh, you're the cook. Right? Is that... you might be just eating, but you might be the cook. Maybe. I'm not sure. On the bow. Alright. Okay, so who is this? ES. Alright, do we have an artist? Let's see, right there. Okay, I think that's who you are. You were crushed by... Oh, no, not... Oh, by the beast. There we go. Alright. So we got 3 more fates. Let's see who we got correct. Okay, he was the bosun. Got that one right. We got the artist. Awesome. Who was the other one? Okay. Henry Brennan. Okay. So we got that right. Nice. Okay. Well. We made some more progress. Let's see. So you were crushed. But there was other people here, like you, for example. You're that guy, which I said was Paul Moss. First meets Stewart. I think that could be true. You could be getting food for him, maybe? Undoubtedly, you're listening to see what's going on. Like, what in the world just happened there? You. What happened to you? Are you... I don't know. Let's see. We have a body up there. Do we have any other bodies down here? I see a bunch of people down here, but no bodies. Let's go up above deck and see who we got. Okay. We have you. What happened to you? Okay, so let's release it. And it's gonna lead us to that other body. I assume it's gonna go up. Alright, where are you taking us? Oh, mystical smoke that is. There seem to be a lot of deaths on deck here. Alright, so what happened to you? Let's see your story. What happened to you?
Let me on.
Okay.
Over my dead body, you bloody Dane. Huh?
Dane. A Dane?
There's no cause for trouble, boys. Get in the boat.
Thought I'd forget. You killed my brother. What?
That was an accident.
The ropes. It wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing. Lies.
Oh, wait, I think I know who he's talking about. Uh-huh. I have an idea of who he's talking about. So there was a guy that we saw that was twisted up in the ropes earlier. But I wasn't sure about it. So obviously, do we know who you are? I feel like we're gonna know who that guy is. And this guy. What's happening with you? You're just standing there like, what? Okay. We got a couple people on the ship. Is there anything else going up here? I think that's about it. Just a couple of people on the boat. Yeah, I think so. That seems to be about it. So, a Dane. Where? Okay, so we need to find out. Dane. Where are Danish people from? Let's see. I'm gonna look it up. I think I know, but I want to make sure. Denmark. Okay, so we're looking for Denmark. Let's see. What was the conversation? Okay, so whoever died was from Denmark, right? So let's see. Do we have a Denmark on here? We have a Denmark. One. Is just one. It's got to be him then. And what happened to him? He, like, got clubbed, right? He got clubbed by you. Okay, so he was clubbed by somebody with a brother. So let's look at last names. Let's see if we recognize anything. See if we see any duplicate last names. Riddle. Okay, that was the wife. Trying to see. Who has a brother here? All right. Peter's. This is gonna get a little complicated. Let's see. It may be easier to do this view because that eliminates people, right? Well, I don't know. Nichols. We do know it, right? Let me make sure that we're not. We should know you. Yes. Okay. So we should know you. Let's look at the conversation again. There's no cause for troubles. Get in the boat. You killed my brother. That was an accident. The ropes. Wasn't his fault. I saw the whole thing. Okay, so we just need to find out who his brother was then. Trying to see if we have any of the same McKay. Let's see. Booth. I thought I saw Booth more than once. Did I? Maybe not. I almost feel like I should alphabetize these. Like, maybe that's not a bad idea, to be honest. Like, we can just write the last names and see. I mean, we don't have to write all the last names. Obviously, it's not going to be like the people from China, but we can look at some of the other last names, right? And it only has to be guys because we're not talking about the women. I don't think it's going to be O'Hagan because that's Ireland, and I'm not hearing an Irish accent. Now, Brennan was the one. Did we figure out who was in the ropes? Let me look. This is for the June. Oh, wait. Maybe. Oh, we may not know this yet then. Okay. But at the same time, it might still be easy enough to figure out. Let's just see if we can come up with a name that is used. I feel like it's going to be somebody from England. Let's do those first. Peters. Oh, Peters. Peters and Peters. So it's got to be somebody Peters. Okay. So supposedly, we know who this is. Right? I don't know if we do, though. How many memories are you involved in? You're in 2 memories. First memory. Show memories. You're here. The Doom. Where else are you? Part 7. Oh. Oh. Okay, so you're in this memory too. Art. Maybe? You're here. What part of the memory were you involved in, I wonder? I don't know. I think maybe we don't have quite enough information on him. We're learning. I think you're somebody Peters. Because there's definitely 2 of them. And we definitely figured out the identity of the person who died. Okay, so we finally figured out... Okay, so we figured out how many people were in the Doom. And how they disappeared. Okay. 7 wayward souls disappeared during the events of this chapter. Their fates are cataloged here. So what happened to him? I'm assuming he escaped. I'm assuming you guys escaped. But again, I don't know that we can... This is a 2 difficulty. This is a 2 difficulty. That's a 3 difficulty. So we're going to have to wait on that. And then we don't know the other guys. So, all right. So let's keep looking. Let's go back. Can we open any of the doors here? I know we could open some of them. Anything in here? What about this one? Is that one still... Oh, that one's still X'd. That one we've already been in. That's got... Yeah, that's where the original murders took place. What about this one? Can we open it? Anything in here? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, so... And on deck, do we have any... We just got those 2 guys. Let's go back below deck and keep looking. I feel like we'll find some more answers there. Alright, did we already look in these? I don't remember. I think these were just storage, right? There was nothing here. But there was a whole bunch of guys in that last memory. So I kind of want to, like, go back and explore it some more. But we'll see. Alright. We just opened this, didn't we? It was just storage. Yeah, it's just storage. Alright. Oh, we can go... Oh. We can go down even more. Okay. Now we can find some more bodies for sure. Because I see big pools of blood. We can see things through here. Anything... Oh. Well, wait. We can do something here. Oh. Okay. What are we looking at here? Okay. To the carpenters.
One swing. Get through the skull in stone or brain.
Oh, okay, okay.
When you've done it. Here? Yeah. Come on before she kicks off.
That sounds Irish.
You all right there, sir?
What? Never been on a farm, Charlie?
Hmm.
Mind your shoes now.
Okay. So what happened here? Alright. You are... Okay. So we could theoretically identify you? Theoretically? Can we identify you? Maybe Charlie was just a nickname, unless he is actually the bosun. Maybe? Is? Maybe. He might be. Okay, so... Let's see. I think this was just extra information, right? So then you've got to be him, right? Maybe? Which means... We still don't know about that one. Let's look through, see if we... So maybe we don't know who this is. Okay. Got some other people here. Henry Brennan. We're sure about that one. Okay, yes, we verified him. Let's see, who else do we have? We don't know who you are, or you. We don't know who you are. We thought we knew who you were, but maybe not. First mate, captain, Holmas. And this one is not confirmed. It's still questionable, right? Okay. We're still not sure about this. So we'll have to see. We might be wrong about that one. I don't know. Okay. So is that the only thing? I wish we could review the footage again. But let's see what we got over here. We can at least explore and see. Who are you? You got a monkey on your shoulder. What's going on here? Huh. Okay, new section. A bitter cold. Okay. So this is like at the beginning then. Before everyone started going crazy on the Orlop deck. Okay. Alright. Now we can see it. Okay. So no one got killed here. Take him to the carpenters. Get him wrapped and see to the last rites. Okay, so that was that guy. Alright, so let's see. What happened to you? Where are we heading with this? It's going out this way? Over here, I assume? Where did it go? It's over here? Okay. Alright, so here's your... Okay, yeah, you're being carried. So let's see what happened to you. I'm very curious. Coughing.
Well, same as the other fellow. Some lung
Oh, they had... Okay, they had a sickness.
disease, made worse by the cold.
Okay.
If so, we'd all have it. They must have picked it up at the Alaska house. I checked all hands just now, and everyone is healthy.
Okay.
What are his chances?
I gave him some laudanum. We'll see.
Apparently not good, because he died. Okay, so you clearly are the doctor, right? And you are... I don't even know who you guys all are. Oh, you're another one that we'll have to examine. Okay. You must be maybe one of the people from China? Perhaps? I'm not sure what Formosa is. That could be another option as well. What's over here? Anything? Over there. Anything this way? More of the same, right? We don't want to go through there yet. Okay. Okay, this is where we're at. Alright. I'm very curious. Let's see. Part 2. The corpse was moved post-mortem. Who is this and how did they die? Well, we don't know who it is. Obviously. Okay, so he died from consumption? Sickness? Is there a sickness option? Let's see. Unless it ends up being like poisoned. Expired? No, definitely not. Let's change that back. What was your fate? You were... None of these are right. Exploded, fell, froze. Froze? Maybe? Not really. Illness. There we go. Illness. Okay. So, you died to an illness. There was others present. I guess we can't really figure out who any of them are except for you, which I'm not sure. So we can't figure that out. Let's look and find. I knew this was going to be the next corpse. All right. So let's check your death out. And we're learning so much now. All right, where's your body? Follow the mystical smoke. It's just going to be right here, right? Or is it going to be somewhere else? Yeah, it's like literally just here. All right. Now let's check out his death. My goodness. That was Russian? Worry about yourself? Okay. That's like an Arabic type language. Okay. So there were some Russians involved for sure. Man, everyone's getting sick. We got some, maybe these are the Russian people? Could be. Got so many people. Are these all dead? They might have all died of sickness. It did say a lot of them were dying. So that does actually kind of make sense. But this particular guy in question, you are being looked at by him. That was... I feel like... I'm not sure. What is Formosa, I wonder? Is that... Where is that? Let's see if we can find that. Where is Formosa? Or what is Formosa? Taiwan. Okay, so that's an Asian thing. So that I was kind of like right when I was thinking about the Indian people, like the not Indian, Chinese people and the Formosa people being the same. Okay. So yeah, we had the Russian and then this one. He said Syed. Is that a person's name? Let's see. I feel like it's gonna... Oh, Okay, it's gonna be you. Someone from India. Okay. He succumbed to illness. Right? I feel that's gotta be right. We should know who you are. What other memories are you in, though? Are you in some other memories? You're in another memory. First memory is where? Oh, you're here. Okay. What other memory? Now we can recognize you, though. So I'm kind of curious. Where were you? Were you the one that was like leaning over him? Because if so, that was like, let me see. Was that you? Maybe. Or was that you? No, yeah, you. Okay. Let's see. Syed, get up, drink something. What about this memory? Same as the other fellow. Okay. So, can we guess who you are? Are you also someone from India? Because that's who this guy was, right? Solomon Syed. That's somebody from India. Okay. So, are you also from India, I wonder? Let's see. Who else do we have? We have this one, Zungi Zathi. Who else? Is that the only? No, we have several others. It's gonna be a seaman, right? But which one is the question? That I don't know. I mean, we could guess, but there's got to be a way to figure it out. Underway. Yeah, it's got to be you for the Indians, right? You were crushed. Let's look at you. Because maybe we can there's a way to figure it out. So maybe you're in 5 memories. I feel like these 4 guys are the 4 Indian seamen. So let's look. Crushed by a beast. Let's look at your memories. That was your first memory. All right, let's look, show memories on the deck map. Okay, so we have a memory here. Can we see that memory? Oh wait, we can see this one. Okay. You were crushed by a terrible beast. Okay. Oh wait, that was yeah. Okay, so that one was under on the gun deck, yeah, when the Kraken like grabbed the cannon. Okay. What other memories are you in? Let's look. Let's look at the other ones. Orlop in the bitter cold. Let's see. A bitter cold part 1. You're here. Bitter cold part 2. That's the one that's the same as the other guy, right? Okay, so we could possibly look at those. But what do we have up here? And then you were here. The Doom. And then that's where you were crushed. Okay. So are we able to figure out anything here? You were just here, like you were present, but not really, I think. Let me scroll up. Yeah, you were here, but there was no information that we could like really get from there. Okay. So let's go back to the bitter cold and let's look at those. All right. So he's definitely just tells me that he's definitely one of the Indian people. He's present here, but I don't know that he said anything. And then was he here? Take him to the carpenters, get him wrapped and see to the last rites. Hit her hair one swing before she kicks up. All right, so where was he in this memory? I wonder. I don't know. It's you. You're just kind of sitting there chilling. And then you are that guy. I'm very curious about all those guys. Do we know you guys yet? I'm just curious. Oh, we finally know him. Okay. I think it's because these are like the Russian guys. Now, I don't know if we specifically know which one it is, but I think if we go up, we can't go up. Alright. We could go out the door, but I don't really want to go out the door yet. Who are you? You're the other Indian guy. Okay. Do we have any, like, visual signs? It says... What does this say? I see X, and then text I can't read. This one is 54. 51. 53. I wonder... Oh, wait. Oh. Okay. So X... Where were you? Was it, am I looking for you? No. Which guy? Actually, I can do this. Let me see. I gotta do the compass. So you. X. 10? No, but that's from America. It's gotta be one of these guys. Right? Well, let's do the others, because their bunk numbers are clearly there. So you are 51. All right. 51. You got to be this guy, right? I assume. Okay, your bunk is 54. So you got to be 54, which is Solomon, right? Yes. Okay. So I assume you would then be 53, right? Because you're helping your friend. Oops. I assume you're 53. That would be my guess. Why does yours say X? That makes no sense. I'm just going to say you're the last one. Because nothing else makes sense to me. So I feel like you have to be the other guy from India. There we go. Deduction. 3 more fates. Nice. Alright, he says, come, Renford Rajib, Solomon Syed. They all died to illness. And Abraham Akbar, crushed by a terrible beast. Nice. Alright, 3 more. That's 12 so far. Awesome. We're having to work for this, man. Alright, so we figured you guys out. Where are we sitting at right now? Let's see. Alright, so we got you. We figured you out. A large cow was slaughtered for its meat. So that's fine. And that might be it for the bitter cold. Like, there's nothing else there. So let's go back to the Doom and check that out, where we're sitting at. Okay, so do we know who you were attacked by yet? Let's see. Lars Linda, we don't know you. Who are you attacked by? And we don't know you. Now, we do know you. But I don't know which one you are. Let's see. Show the memories. Alright, so where did you go? Did you go to the Orlop deck? I don't see anything on the Orlop deck. Everything is up above. So, the Doom, Part 1 the Doom, Part 7 the Doom. Where else are you? Did I miss one up here? It says he's in 3 memories. I'm only seeing 2. But his footprints are here. Oh, here we go. The bitter cold. Okay. Where were you at? So you're supposed to... Oh, wait. Are you... Oh. But there's 22 others present. That's crazy. There's no way we're gonna know all that. But you're definitely... Okay, so... How many Russians are there? How many? Let's see. Russian. 1, 2. There's just 2. So we're getting closer to knowing that guy. He's definitely one of the 2 Russians. Is there something over here we can tell? Who are you? All right. You're that guy, and you, I assume, are going to be with him? Yeah. So you 2 are the Russians. But how do we know who is who? Let's see. Let me look at your memories. 8 memories. Let's see. So you started, or no, this is where you ended up. Where did you start at? 1. Okay, so you weren't even on this deck to start with. Okay, so part 7, part 9. It has to have been here. Right? That's the first memory we have, but then you're also on the Orlop deck. So we first saw you in the bitter cold. Do we see you in the cargo hold? We haven't been to the cargo hold yet, so probably not. Lazaret, it mentioned that. Okay. Stop your cheating. Worry about yourself. Okay, so that is 100% Russian. I can recognize Russian text. Even if I can't necessarily read it, I definitely recognize the alphabet. So if it's not Russian, it's something that uses those same types of letters. But I'm pretty sure since there's only 2 Russians, I feel like that's accurate. Alright, so let's check your other memories. So that one didn't help necessarily. Let's look at this one. Okay, so this is another one where you're just present, and it doesn't we would have to go back in that memory and see where, I think. All right, so that doesn't necessarily help us. I should know who you are, but I don't yet. Interesting, I don't know that guy, maybe? All right, let's look at your other memories. Okay, so then you came here. The Doom Part 3. I don't know if you said anything. Is the problem? Load. Aim level ready. No belay spark. I wonder. Let's look at those ones from Russia. What are their jobs? Topman and seaman. Maybe he's a topman. Let me look at the let me look at the glossary again, because there was something about. Let me look at the topman. Where's the glossary? Right here. So, seaman is just a low-level crew member responsible for general manual labor on and below deck, and then the topman, higher-rated seaman specializing in work above deck in the sails and rigging. Okay, I kind of want to say that he might be the topman guy because he ends up being on deck, right? Let's see. Let me look at some more of your memories. Because, yeah, he's on the gun deck, but then he goes up. Let's look at this one. The fuse. Okay, that one doesn't help. Let's go up here. Alright. Go to your next memory. Okay, that we just did that one. Now this one. What's happened here? Sir, loose cannon. Okay, so I think he's just walking through here at this time. I think he was heading up, right? Unless, I mean, because then his next thing is up top. Which I don't think that name is right, by the way. It's fine. Well, I don't know who this guy is. Obviously, that's not who it is. Who else could it be? We could look at some other things that we thought about. We thought maybe it was the French guy, but I don't know. What else could it be? Wales doesn't really make... I don't know who it would be that would have all those tattoos. I mean, I could say it could be India. Maybe it's an Indian guy. I really have no idea at this point. But what I'm curious about... Can I actually... Okay, I cannot guess all of those people yet. Those are still disappearances. I should be able to figure out you, though. What happened to you? You're the rope guy. Okay, okay. So we think... Now, the thing is, if this is so, I don't know which Peters it would be. I think that was the last name, right? That we were looking at? Was it? Because we were looking at people from England. Nathan Peters, or who's the other Peters? Peters. I know I saw another one somewhere. Unless I'm losing my mind. Let's see. Maybe I didn't. Nathan Peters. Oh, and Samuel Peters. See, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's even accurate. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to figure out who is who. But I don't know. You're in 3 memories. What other memories are you in? You started... you were down here in the bitter cold. Doing what? What were you doing here? Charlie? I mean, that's the only thing that I have. They called him Charlie. Is that who that is? Somebody Charlie? Let's see. But let me... And there's so many people here. It's you. So the only person... Let's see. The 2 Peters is not Charlie. So that can't possibly... well, I guess it makes sense. It couldn't be who we thought anyways. There's Charles Hirschstick. That could be him. Since we thought the other guy was the bosun, right? Because he was... Okay. So, let's see. Let's try that. Because it's the only other Charlie type person. So we'll just try that for now. I mean, we won't know until we get 3. Alright. Let's see. Who else was present? No. It was this one, right? This guy. That's who we want to... This is who we want to see. I kind of want to say he is the Russian that's the topman. Maybe not. But we will see. Alright, that was... Okay, and then this guy. Plus, I mean... I don't know. We don't know who he is yet. So maybe we can't really guess this guy yet. But I'm just going to leave it for now. Obviously, these are the... That's easy. That's for most... Actually, we should be able to guess her, honestly. I feel like we should be able to guess her. We don't have sufficient information. Ugh. Carry on and pay attention. I feel like there's 4 of them. Well, I don't know. Maybe their names are such that it's confusing. That could be. Alright. I guess unless there's some other body we can discover. I don't know why everybody is covered up. But I think we figured out everything we can from that one, at least. So let's continue on. Okay. Oh, maybe we can finally come to a conclusion now. We figured out everybody? Maybe? 3. And we identified them, right? We identified all 3 of them. Right? So that one should be completed. I would think. Alright. So we identified both of those. Is there anything else back here? Alright. Alright. What about... Can we go in here? I'm curious. Is there anything else in here we should... This was like the surgeon's room, right? I don't know if there's anything else we can exactly identify here. Alright. What's over here? Just some books. Okay. Alright, let's be observant and pay attention to what we've got. Now, that's the... Oh, that's what we observed before, the cow head. Okay. Anything else over here? Alright, makes sense, makes sense. I mean, that is why they were here, is to be slaughtered. Alright, what's in here? Do we got... This looks like a tool room. Okay. Let me out. Alright, what about through here? This looks like... Oh, like the armory? Okay. What's through here? What is this? Is this like... What would this represent? It's like bags of stuff? I don't know. This looks like the armory for sure. Alright. anything else through here. At least immediately. Okay, and we can't go down yet. But maybe there are more people we can identify. I see. Let's go back. Let's go back to the cow memory, right? Because I feel like there was more stuff here that we could have observed. So let's see. We'll just skip the conversation because we've already heard it. But let's look around. What else is around here?
One swing. Get through the skull in stone or brain. I'll cut her throat when you've done it. Here? Yeah.
Okay.
Come on before she kicks up.
What are you guys doing? Okay. So y'all brought that body down.
Never been on a farm, Chuck? Mind your shoes now.
Alright, so who are you? Wait. You're not the guy I thought. You're the guy. Okay, so no, I think you're the other guy, Charles Hershtick. Right. And then the other guy, where he was in the Doom. The bosun's mate. Because he's the other guy named that. So let's see. Crushed by a loose cannon. Blasted by an explosion. Were you the bosun's mate? Maybe? You're the one we thought, but if so, why are you here? That doesn't really make sense, so that might not be you. We'll just have to see. Unless it was you. Could that be like French tattoos? Maybe. It did say he was... I feel like, didn't it say he was torn apart by a beast? Let's look. That was in The Escape. It was when he died. Okay. The squid, where's my Frenchman? Your mate was torn apart. That's got to be who it is then, right? Because he was clearly torn apart. Let's see if that's right. I mean, maybe it's some kind of odd French tattoos. I don't know. But let's go with that. And there's also only one Frenchman. So let's just see. That could totally be wrong, but I'm going to go with it for now. We'll find out eventually. Now, I should know who you are. But I don't. Who are you? And then you're that guy. Okay. So I really don't know who you guys are. I think... Do we know who you are? Are you the doctor, I wonder? Let's look at this. I feel like he might be the doctor. But let's see. Okay, you.
Same as the other fellow.
Yeah, I think you're the doctor. Okay, so... You are... Let's see. Let's look. Surgeon. You're either surgeon or surgeon's mate, but let's go with surgeon right now. Maybe you're surgeon's mate. Maybe? Let's see. Same as the other fellow, some lung disease. If so, we'd all have it. They must have picked it by now at the Alaska house. I checked all hands just now and everyone's healthy. Alright, so who are you? Are you in any other memories? First memory. Okay. what memories are you in? Let's look at your map. So you were here. Bitter cold. That's the one I just looked at. And then here? Or was that take him to the carpenters, get him wrapped and see to the last rites? Okay, let's see. Before she kicks up, you're all right there, sir. Okay, so this is the one with the cow, where he's getting killed by the cow. Take him to the carpenters, get him wrapped, and see to the last rites. I think that might be. Let me look at you. You're that guy. Let me see. Because I think that might be who he was talking to. Oh, this is part 1. Whoops. That's not the part I want to be on. Alright, so we want to go... I think I have to reverse. We have to reverse out of here. But let's go back to the cow. That's the one we want to see, right? Alright. So this is the one. Now, we'll see. Who is he talking to? That's clearly the doctor.
Let her here. One swing. Get through the skull and stone her brain. I'll cut her throat.
Okay, so you're his friend, William. Okay, and then you are who? Okay. And then you were. Okay. So he was telling him to get him wrapped up.
You're right there, son.
I see. Okay.
Never been on a farm, John.
All right. Was there anything else here to see? They're just watching like they don't know what to think of it. Like they're really concerned. There's a chicken here. Yeah, there's nothing else I can observe here for right now. So I think that is it for this little... I think we did pretty good. We explored all of chapter 2, I feel like. We identified all 3 of those people. We got 12 fates, so I think that's not too bad at all. Alright. I think that is where we're going to call it. So we have explored an awful lot. There's still so much more to explore, but this game is great. Like I said, we got 12 of the fates, so I'm very happy with that. I'm gonna look up and see if there's something about French tattoos for that one guy. I'm wondering if that might be something with that, because he was torn apart and it said the bosun's mate was torn apart. Maybe there could be other people. We haven't finished filling out the doom, I don't think. Let me look. The doom. Maybe we did, because we have identified all of the deaths. So let's see. Clubbed, crushed. These were killed by cannon. Crushed by cannon. Explosion. He's the only one that was torn apart. He has to be the Frenchman. I mean, unless I'm missing something, I feel like he has to be the Frenchman. But we'll figure out some more next time. So thank you guys so much. Let's go ahead and get back to the title. We auto-saved it. Awesome. All right. So that is, of course, going to be where we're going to call it today. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate everybody. It was a lot of fun. I love this game, and I am super excited to play it again. We'll be back at this next Thursday. So if you want to see some more of that, definitely come check it out. Then it will be amazing. So right now, we're going to see who we can raid. Let's see. Let us see who all we can raid. I am checking and seeing, because I want to see who all we haven't raided in a while. Also, I want to see, we will be back here tomorrow, by the way, if you're not sticking around for the raid. We will be back here tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Central. Or no, not 5:30, 7:30 p.m. Central. My brain no worky. Saturday is 5:30. 7:30 p.m. Central. We're going to be playing some more of the Discomfort Zone in World of Warcraft. So that's where we all swapped up roles. I think that's what... Actually, I think we might be doing Discomfort Zone in something else. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. That's what the plan is, but also we just had like a moment where we decided we didn't necessarily know if we wanted to even keep playing World of Warcraft, and we're talking about Season of Discovery, which coincidentally is what we're going to be doing over on Rumble after I end this stream. So if you're interested in that, then definitely come over to Rumble and check it out. I'm still looking for raids, so give me just a second. But then after that, we are going to be playing some more of The Bridge. So if you are interested in The Bridge, or I don't know what we're going to play with the crew. It's supposed to be World of Warcraft. We'll see what it ends up being. So we may just restart Discomfort Zone, but in Season of Discovery, I really don't know. It's going to be as much a surprise to me as to you. So let's see. Is anyone even playing anything interesting? What are we playing? Like, they're playing a bunch of games I haven't heard of. Alright, so I think Twitch, I think will raid Gotcha Gurus. He is playing some Lethal Company. So let's go ahead and get that started. Again, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate you. I'm also looking for somebody that we can raid on Rumble. Again, if you want to come check out Rumble, we are going to be playing some Season of Discovery here in a little bit, so that's going to be fun. I think for Rumble, we will go raid, let's see, Linty Juggler playing some Don't Starve, it looks like. Alright, so let's get that going, and I will see everybody tomorrow. So unless you're coming to Rumble, and then I'll see you guys shortly. So until then, guys, bye.